What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and dudes, I have now been on YouTube for 2 years. I posted my very first video 2 years ago today, December 12th. But I posted my first video on December 12th, 2017, my last day of college. And that does not feel like it's been 2 years. It's crazy to think about that I've been making videos and doing streams for 2 years now, and it's crazy to think of all the things that we've done here on the channel since. And honestly, these have actually been two of the best years of my life. I have enjoyed doing this immensely and just having fun with you guys. I've gotten to talk to so many really awesome people, played games with so many awesome people, and just had an overall great time experiencing all the games and all the stuff that we've done here. And I kind of figured, for the 2 year anniversary that we'd kind of do a little bit of a, walk down memory lane a little bit. Kind of take a look at some of the original content that I've made. Alrighty. I say on my YouTube page, gosh, I really need to spruce it up with some more stuff, I swear. But let's go into videos. And we'll go sort by, it has all my latest videos and all that. But we're going to go by date added oldest. Here we go. The only video that is 2 years old. Starting in a Nightmare, Fargo Legends Part 1, the first video I ever posted. Let's take a look at it.
What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and welcome to Sword Coast Legends.
Okay, I'm just going to stop right away and just say, well, I could tell that I definitely was not using my microphone at the time. This was me using this headset, but with its original microphone. So please don't judge. I used what I had at the time, and you know what? The video still got 42 views, and I'd have no shame. I enjoyed this game a lot. I really should come back and play it at some point, but I think I would probably do it in a live stream rather than a video series.
Okay, guys, for those of you who know this game came out this very year in September.
That was a lie. It became available on PS4 I believe in 2017, but apparently there must have been like a really big update to the game, and they made it like, apparently they were like highly advertising it. But I say that was a lie. The game had come out like a year or two prior to that, and I thought it came out in 2017, but I was very much wrong. I think I talked about it at some point or another, but I just, looking back, it's really funny.
And I've been meaning to play it for so long, but it's like I pushed it off for a while, and I played a little bit but I played the multiplayer storyline. I never played the singular storyline.
It's true. There is a difference.
Because I decided to start this channel, I thought the best way to start it would be with Sword Coast Legends, starting with my character. I'm going old school. I'm going to go human fighter to start. But if you guys have any opinions, maybe I might switch the character and try out something new. This is just typically my go-to when I start.
Oh, Winter, buddy, dude, pal, seriously. Well, first things first, yes, that is 100% correct. My go-to has always been like some of like bare basics. I like the fighter class. Humans have the best diversity, in my opinion, when it comes to class characterization. When it comes to D&D related stuff. I'm looking back at this is crazy because I remember recording this like it was yesterday.
Just because of the fact that it's my most adaptable player. Most people would try
Accurate.
something crazy. They'll try like being a wizard right away or trying to be like a ranger right away, but I don't know what the story holds, and this is just a character I feel comfortable with to start.
Accurate.
So
Very
we'll see
accurate.
how this goes. Alright, let's get started.
Oh, buddy.
I accept what I have placed. Oh.
Yeah, you want to go for those. For those of you who don't understand D&D lingo, basically what this is like when you roll up your character and you get to add points to your racial points, which is like stuff you get from your character and from your class. And basically you can add those onto your stats. Humans are actually a little bit different from other of the races that you could pick because they get an extra point because of the fact that they are probably the most adaptable race. As far as the other races go, they're very much set in their ways. I would argue and say elves are the only exception, being great at pretty much everything. And I'd also say dwarves are probably an exception because they can adapt to certain circumstances. But races like orcs and Goliaths and all that, strictly one because of the fact that they're not exactly the greatest at other. I could be wrong though.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I forgot I needed to add the last 2 points of my stat. Which I put it into? Okay, since I'm a fighter.
This is also back when I couldn't edit anything out. Like I couldn't trim a video because I was strictly using my PS4. I wasn't using it. I didn't have a computer at the time. This was back before I bought my first PC.
It would be better to add it to my strength.
Definitely.
I can always change that later if I want to. Dad. So I get racial points. Duh, because I'm a human. I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys. Just a little bit of everything.
It's something that I do.
I'm not gonna. The reason why I made these decisions is because for wisdom, that reflects more on like spells, and
so is
dexterity
intelligence.
is used for more like long range weapons, whereas a fighter's could be both. You know what? I think you're right. You know what? I'm gonna go dexterity.
That was probably a wise call.
I made my decisions. And I must stick by them. All right. Might as well.
Oh boy.
Might as well go through the tutorial.
Accurate. Considering the fact that I only had played the game once before prior to this, and I think I played it for like.
Seriously, haven't played in a very long time, and I'm excited. Let no horses pull you forward.
Hold on, I think I actually wasn't able to read this the first time because I ran out of time. Let no horses pull you forth, and ignore the signposts beside the path. We must each blaze our own trail through the wilderness, lest we lose ourselves along the way. Gareth Dawntreader, 1391 DR.
And ignore the signposts beside the path. We must each blaze our own trail through the wilderness, lest we lose ourselves along the way. Gareth Dawntreader.
Legends tell that after the time of troubles, the elven goddess Sehanine Moonbull wept for those divine souls that fell in the God's War.
I will openly admit I've always loved the D&D stories.
A relic said to contain a mote of Sehanine's divine power. The moon tear was hidden by the elves, but not forgotten.
A real god in D&D, by the way.
A century ago, 2 brothers, one gentle and scholarly, the other brash and courageous, charged with escorting a small merchant caravan along the high road between the city of Neverwinter and the lawless town of Luskan.
Which now that is just pause a quick second to say that this Sword Coast is actually the 5th edition of D&D highly takes place on, and like most of you guys, if any of you play D&D and like use the basic map, Luskan, Baldur's Gate, and all those are actually in this location.
It has been an easy journey thus far, aside from the vicious nightmares that have plagued your sleeping mind since the caravan left the city.
Just the nightmares. Just the nightmares.
Dreams are common on missions fraught with danger, but you've never had nightmares quite like this.
Terrifying.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I freaking love the animation on this. This is absolutely amazing.
Agreed.
I thoroughly enjoyed, Dungeons and Dragons based games just because of the fact that the mechanics have always been really good.
True.
I mean,
Very
I
true.
grew up with Dark Alliance and Champions of No Wrath.
Oh god,
so
both such good game series.
games like this actually make me really happy to play because it reminds me so much of like what got me into gaming in the first place, which is if a game has an amazing storyline, it draws me in. It really draws me in.
That is actually still very much the truth. For any of you guys who have been watching the channel for any period of time, you guys know that if the game has a really good story, that really drops me in because of the fact that I happen to like games with a story. That's why I like Night in the Woods. Why I love. That's why I love Night in the Woods and Undertale, and why I love God of War. The newest one has such an amazing story. I'd say Horizon Zero Dawn has an amazing story. Freaking. What is the name of that game? Why am I blanking? Connor and Android sent by CyberLife. Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man PS4, and so many other games that I've played. And most of you guys who, again, have watched any of the series here on the channel, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Not to say like, quick games and fun games that are like purely just craziness that are not fun. It's just I do enjoy a game with a story, and that's probably my personal favorite.
Very well said.
Either way, I'm excited to play. Yay!
Hey, get up! The Guildhall's under attack.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Bellamy is calling for our help. Grab your equipment and head downstairs now.
Okay,
I'll be right down.
I'll be right down.
Let's go now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, cool. So this is how you move around. Okay. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Oh god, this place is on fire. Okay, we gotta get moving. I don't have any of my stuff. Where's my stuff?
Down the hall.
Hello. Nope. Got it. Okay, let's go.
Me just learning how to play. Like I said, I'd only played this once before. Down the hall.
Stuff's on fire.
Been a while, but I remember that much.
That's not where my stuff is? Does not appear to be where my stuff is. Freaking camera. Aha! There we go. Okay. Let's get this all. What are options? Okay. What? Okay, well, let's start off by easy. No, I don't need it to be easy. I can handle normal.
Good job, Winter. Glad we still stick to that principle.
And obviously subtitles are already on, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay. Okay. Oh.
R2, buddy.
There we go. Much better. Okay. Good thing.
Perfect.
Right-handed, so that would be better to have that there. Okay. Do I have a helmet? God, the whispering in my ear.
Yep, I remember that.
Okay, I'm cool.
I had the volume up too high at that when I was playing.
Keep going, guys. I am armed and ready.
Report, soldier.
Yes.
I've begun a search of this floor, sir.
And?
I'll guard the stairwell. There must be no survivors.
What?
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? Okay, that's awesome. All right, let's get back in this.
Oh man, I am so dumb.
Anybody in here? Nope. Nothing for me to kill. Don't worry, I'll find people.
Don't worry, I'll find
On this
people.
guy, and yeah.
You know, I may like talk about how it's we should all be nice to each other and get along, but
I know this may not exactly seem like a quick, fast-paced action game like Dark Souls or and it's not exactly as crazy as like.
I think what I was trying to say was, even though this isn't a quick, fast-paced game like Saints Row or like Dark Souls or games like, looks like my explaining skills are still not that good, or God of War or anything like that, doesn't mean it doesn't make it a good game. It's still a fantastic game. Sword Coast Legends still holds up as a fun game.
It's not a crazy sword game, This game is really like based on like skills and your decisions.
It's about time you joined us.
Why would anyone
Why
attack
would
us?
anyone attack us?
Does it matter? They're attacking. They're doing a damn fine job of it too.
Okay, I understand that the situation's dire, but, you know,
What do we do now?
is anyone else still alive?
There weren't a lot of people here to begin with, thank the gods.
That's good. Hey, we always should be worrying about the people. Ah! Where the hell did you guys pop up from? No, I don't want more. Go away. Ah, die! Oh, hey, don't steal my enemy. Fair. I was swinging at him first.
We must
Yeah.
get out there, discover what's going on, and put a stop to it.
Agreed.
Objections?
Nope.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
For the burning dawn!
For the dawn!
Thank you, Bellamy. Bellamy. Come on, guys. I'll lead the way. Oh, God. Okay, so...
By the gods. I guess we're not getting out that way.
Nope.
Great. Any idea of what's going on out there?
Whatever it is, it's big. We have to get out there and help as much as we can.
I wonder what it is.
Agree.
We can exit through the Guildhall basement, but the entrance is hidden. Some kind of concealment spell.
Oh, great.
Grab the ritual skull from that chest so we can get out of here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, so... Looks like... Turn on... If you guys don't know, this is, basically like a search mode. This kind of widens my view of what I should be getting. Okay. Pick a lock. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm a firm believer that a lock worth
Picking is a lock worth kicking. I agree with that 100%.
Come on.
Got it.
There we go. Jeez. Okay.
Somebody left a skull in a chest.
Use the skull.
Surprised I didn't make a comment.
Okay, place the skull in the brazier. Aha!
They say in the brazier.
Yeah, this is some really old school. This is some old school stuff. I remember doing dungeons like this in Dark Alliance, and I loved it.
Absolutely.
I loved every moment of it.
Absolutely.
This is like just so much fun. Oh, hey. What's your name?
Thank God you're here.
Ardax.
Do you know
Hello.
what's happening?
No, I have no idea. I was hoping you could tell us.
I have no idea. We should stick together though.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Keep your eyes open. There are hidden traps in this area.
Oh, great.
This is where that sighting ability,
Goody. That's what I always wanted to hear. Okay, we're gonna make sure.
having the
Yeah,
ability
I
to
went ahead and I upgraded my
search.
When you start the game, you get to pick like your skills and everything and put points towards it. So you kind of get to optimize your own skills to it, and I love that mechanic. It's again very similar to the original desktop version.
Tabletop version, you dummy.
You get bonus experience for stuff like this.
It's true. That is true.
That's why. But anyways, back to my point. I love the fact it's very similar. It's very similar to the desktop version, like the desktop. Now that I hear that out loud, not the desktop version, the tabletop version.
Thank you for correcting
Tabletop
yourself, buddy.
version allows you to pick all your skills, and you get to do like modify your skills so for your dice rolls.
Absolutely.
And the fact that the game mechanics are very similar to that, I love it that it is. Because basically, I mean, you can kind of get that with most games, but not to the same extent as you could in a game like this. I should be really focusing on the action, and
It's true.
at the same
It's true.
time, I love talking about stuff like this because it's fun.
You guys could tell how
Yeah.
awkward I was when I was
Hey,
first learning how to do
Bellamy.
everything.
That's not Bellamy.
Yeah, I was feeling
Ah.
indifferent about
I hope those weren't
commenting.
good people. I feel so bad.
Yeah, you should feel bad. They
Probably
are.
not too good people considering. Treasure chest, mine. Take all.
Scroll of Thunderwave.
You have the option to take
They're
all.
paralyzed
take all.
now.
Okay, let's go. Do. Come on, guys. Oh God! Magic! Okay, take him out. Ugh, take out the knight. Normally, I'd say let's take out the magician first, but there seems to be some guys in the way. Alright, come on, guys!
I'm freaking just taking my time.
Run!
I'm just enjoying this.
But like most games have the ability to like customize your stats and everything, but it's not to the same extent. that a Dungeons and Dragons based game has, and
It's
I
true.
love the amount of extent for it. I highly recommend you guys play this game. It's a lot of fun. If you're really into a game that has a story and the fact that it has like custom classes, custom races that have different abilities depending on which one you are, I highly recommend this game. Oh God.
Why suffer an invasion when mortal fools march straight to me?
You die now, demon!
Bellamy, now's not the time.
Such a large voice for such a small creature.
Bad D&D jokes. Bad D&D jokes.
Same side.
We are?
How are we on the same side?
I'm genuinely curious. I could ask where this all ends. I could ask why. I could say my guild will stop you. I am genuinely curious.
I still haven't
how we are
beaten
on
this
the same
game. I
side.
still need to go back and finish it.
Patient. You play a role, mortal, and all will be.
All gods in D&D.
God damn you people.
Stop the chatter and fight!
Bellamy.
Of course. You're obviously here to die. I shall not disappoint.
Bring it.
Bring it on!
That is such cool animation.
Such cool
I
animation.
do love that animation. That is so good.
For 2017, I definitely could agree.
Anyways, I freaking hate any creature that has immortality or has an obscene amount of power because they're such douchebags
It's accurate.
about like, oh, you know, you think you're so good, you know, because you're more, you know, you guys are mortal. You people have a time limit. Mine is free roam. All right, that was the tutorial, guys. I am going to end this video here, and I'm probably going to get into one of the main quests.
Oh boy.
I'm unsure if I should do Rage of Demons or just the classic Sword Coast Legends. I think I'm just gonna do this classic Sword Coast Legends, but at the same time, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Tell me what you think about the game, and tell me some things that I may not know about this game if you have played it. If you want to play this game, it's accessible on the PSN network. I am unsure if it's anywhere else. I'm really not
It's on the
sure.
PC too, guys.
But I do know it's on the PSN
And I'm pretty confident on
network. It's
Xbox as well.
available for $20 or $19.99 more specifically. But
With tax over 20.
I have a lot of gaming to catch up on, and I could use as many suggestions as I
Hey!
can get and as many tips as I can get. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, press down on that like button like there's no tomorrow. And hopefully, guys, I can see all of you in the next video. So make sure you take care and stay frosty.
God, now that oh god, oh hold on a second. Oh wait. But I say, just taking a quick second. I completely understand where people come from when they say I sound a lot like Jacksepticeye when I was doing stuff like that. They're not inaccurate. I am a huge fan of Jack. But at the same time. Alright, let's take a quick look down the road. Alright, let's see here. I'm just gonna go forward a little bit and kind of go into some of my... Oh, my first vlog! Oh gosh. Oh, I'm gonna cringe.
What is going on, my
Oh
thirsty
god!
friends?
Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, first things first. This is back when I used KindMaster. Now, for those of you who've been on the channel for... Hang on, I'm going to set this down real quick. For those of you guys who have been on the channel for a reasonable amount of time, know that back before I had the PC and everything, the only way I ever could record a vlog was on my phone. Now, my phone was still pretty new at the time. And by new, I mean over a year old. And I was looking at some YouTubers like who talk about like, you know, good editing equipment and everything. Just because I always found that stuff fascinating. And I found an app called KindMaster. KindMaster, in my opinion, still is the best phone-based editor you could possibly get. I still like it a lot. The only thing is, I didn't have the funds to make the watermark disappear, and I didn't like that. And also, God, the cringy opening thing that I was like, oh yeah, no, my blog should have like an opening thing. And I was like, no. Looking back, I'm like, no.
My name is Wintercasice, and welcome to the channel. No, not really that big of a channel right now, but that's okay. I just wanted to take this opportunity.
Oh boy. Oh God. Oh God. Oh man. Okay, so 3 things I want to say real quick. For starters, dude, the camera quality is not the greatest. Oh, hold on.
You guys exactly how I feel, and I'll tell you guys what I would like to do with.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on that face because that's accurate. But anyways, 1, oh god, the camera quality is not the greatest. 2, the audio sucks because I'm using this. This is trying to remember what they're called. What the name of the microphone headset is. The headset is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's essentially a Bluetooth headset that has a built-in microphone. And oh my god, I had to wear the earphones because that was the only way I could hear myself properly, so that way I can make sure I'm not talking too loud or too softly. And just the sound quality is not great. And the third of all, and what I'm most embarrassed about, and most of you guys don't know, I'm inside the bathroom at this point because I was trying to find a good place to get some good audio. And at the time, my room was way too big. My room echoed so much. And you guys, my future vlogs and everything that I did was, and future vlogs from this point on was in my room. But this was back when I had first, this was the first vlog I ever did, and I wanted good audio, and I didn't know the first thing about how audio worked because I'm dumb. And, but yeah, this is inside a bathroom. And just, oh my god.
The channel. So, first things first I would like to do with the channel is the fact that I would very much like to game out as much as I possibly can.
You could also tell how much I was leaning towards the microphone because I could hear it so much better in my right ear than my left. Also, oh man, sorry about the camera shaking. I was holding my phone the entire time. I didn't have a professional stand or anything like that. I was broke as frickin' 2017. 2017 was the end of one of the worst years in my life, and just I was so happy to be away from work and everything. And I believe this was actually the first time I showed my face.
You have no idea how much gaming I actually want to do. There's lots of games I need to play, and there's a lot of them I haven't played yet, and it's crazy. I need as many suggestions as I can get from you guys and from as many suggestions as the internet is willing to give me. So,
Itchy beard.
Do not be afraid to leave that in the comments section down below or tweet at me at Wintercasice on Twitter.
Still a place you guys can tweet at me at Wintercasice on Twitter or at Wintercasice on Instagram, and also on the new subreddit. If you guys haven't checked it out, I would recommend you do.
There will be a link in the description below.
Links in the description.
I plan to do a lot of things. For starters, I'd like to do more face cam stuff. Right now,
Accurate.
I'm not really doing a lot of face cam because of the fact that, budget, so on, so forth,
Harsh truths. Still, budget is still a thing. But I do, this next year, I'm actually planning to upgrade some of my equipment. The camera, the C920 is still probably going to be the camera I'm using because it is high-end quality, but I'm going to take a look to see if I can find a even better high-grade webcam for Let's Plays and all that. But I do plan to upgrade my microphone. I very much like my Blue Yeti, but I found several microphones that I like better, and I do plan to upgrade, but I won't be able to until 2020, so you guys can look forward to that.
No, budget is not that good, but if you have,
word failure.
You have. That's all I can say about that. And as far as interaction goes, I want to be as interactive with you guys as possible. I want to talk to as many people as possible.
Oh god, I forgot.
That is literally my number one.
Dude, that angle doesn't flatter me, at all. Okay, so for those of you, one other thing, and I've always been a little self-conscious about it, but I've never shied away from it. I do look like I have a really good smile, which I do. But I'm kind of thankful I have a little bit of an overbite on the top because my bottom teeth a few of them are not straight, and I'm always been a little embarrassed by it. And it's one of those things that I laugh at now, but back in high school, I was embarrassed by it a little bit, and going as I got a bit older, I was still a little embarrassed. And when I started doing face cam stuff, and I was very nervous about doing face cam stuff because of the fact that I was always afraid of being judged. But I've always also been one of those people that always said that, you know what, if people are going to judge me, they're going to do it anyways, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I just, oh gosh, I'm kind of thankful I learned better about sound quality and audio quality, and it just, man.
Goal with this channel and that is to be able to communicate with people as much as possible.
Still true.
Do not be afraid to message me. I would love to debate a lot of things on games and like stories of games and meanings of games and Easter eggs.
Absolutely.
Are awesome topics. But anyways,
awesome.
That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So please, if you have anything to say or anything you want to say to me, please leave them in the comment section down below, or you can tweet at me at Wintercasice on Twitter. Again, link will be in the description below. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, press down on that like button like there's no tomorrow. And hopefully, guys, I get to see you.
Am I really this cringy every time?
In the next video. So make sure you take care.
Such a serious look. Such a serious look. Oh my god. Oh, dude, am I really that cringy? Do I like cringe that much? Oh god. Oh man. Alright. This is actually my second vlog, and this was at the very end of 2017, and this was the goal for 2018.
What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and welcome to another frosty vlog. So
again with the, an opening sequence. I should try out a couple of them to see how it goes. And it's like, oh my god, I just, man. And also, this is actually in my bedroom. That's in front of the bathroom that I was recording in the last vlog. And that's my little clock that we got. Oh god.
I decided to make this video because I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my goals for the channel. So,
let's hear it.
Basically, I'm not going to go insane and say, oh, I need 1 million subscribers before the end.
I forgot about that. I just like, 1 million. Oh god, sorry. I'm sorry, I keep pausing. I cringe and I laugh and I'm embarrassed because I'm laughing. I find that funny.
The year, except that's exactly what I need. No.
Exactly what I need.
My ultimate goal really is just to have fun and try to post videos that seem interesting for you guys. And,
accurate.
If you guys seem it's awesome and you want to see more, then you could subscribe and we'll see where it goes from there. But my ultimate goal for this year, 2018, I'm hoping it's going to be a great year.
It was a great year. Like before, like I comment a lot, and a lot of things have gone crazy. But man, we hit over 500 subscribers before the end of the year. You guys were very kind to this poor boy right here.
I'm a dream large. I'm gonna say about 1,000 subscribers. That's how much.
1,000 seems reasonable. Oh, buddy. Oh, honestly, if I could go look back, if I could look 2 years in the future and see the fact that I still haven't hit 1,000 subscribers. But then again, in my defense, YouTube's gotten a bit weird, and I need to work on my own content, and because I got to make it more enjoyable for you guys. As much as I'd love to say, like, oh, it's everybody else. Oh, God, this and that. But it's like, no, I am just as much to blame. I need to be working to improve my content to be better.
What I get by the end of the year. Is it going to happen? Who knows? I post daily content, and if it's interesting enough, maybe I will get some subscribers. But 1,000, maybe not.
I'm a dork. Accurate.
I never know until I try. And in the meantime, I'm still gonna post.
Again, back before I could edit and trim.
In the meantime, I'm still gonna post content for you guys every single day between 2 and 4 o'clock every single day.
Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. every day, 7 days a week. I still try to keep it between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., but typically, recently I've been kind of posting things a bit later, so actually it's more like between 4 and 6. I really should get better at posting at a decent time every single day, but not everything works out exactly the way I want to, so we're going to just play that by ear.
Every single day. And, if you want to see more content, then yeah, subscribe.
I look so tired.
Then subscribe, I do post quite a bit of content. And
I commonly make fun of myself when I was editing these videos. I was just kind of like, man, I just look so dumb. And then I just like, you know what? I'm just going to make fun of myself while I'm doing it, because if I can laugh at it, so can you. If you guys can laugh at it, I can laugh at it. And personally, I just, looking back, I'm kind of like, oh man, buddy, pal, friend, amigo.
These vlogs don't take up my regular daily content.
Sure. But to say, they kind of took over the Monday slot. I am thinking about posting a gaming video on the same day I post the vlogs. just because of the fact that I could be posting a gaming video for you guys on Mondays as well. But I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm indecisive about things like that.
But ooh, shaking camera.
Oh God, why?
I wish I could be super professional and not look at the look at my face, but it's like right there. Anyways,
oh, the old channel logo.
So
oh
if you guys
God.
have anything to say, any suggestions for games for me to play, please let me know in the comment section down below, or you can tweet at me at.
Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on.
Please let me know in the. So if you guys have. But
that's the old channel logo. I actually designed that one myself. I always liked this design. Mostly because, and also a lot of people are like, oh, it's a dead raccoon. Like, no, he's knocked out. He's like a Pokemon. They always had the X in their eyes. And also, I also got that concept idea from, I'm trying to remember which show it was when I was younger. But they used to have the X's in the eyes and just, anyways. I loved that design. I still very much like it, and I still have have all the pictures and stuff I've used with it, and like I use it in my thumbnails so much. Just I will never forget that was the original channel logo, because I made that in, I believe, Microsoft Word Paint, and like it's such a simplistic design. I still love it. I like the professional one more, and that's why I changed it. But I still love this one, and and I also still very much love the Twitter picture that YG made for me. So that way because I wanted my Twitter to have a slightly different one, and because I thought it would look a little bit better that way. And YG was so kind to do that, and I just was so flattered.
Anyways, yeah. So if you guys have anything to say, any suggestions for games for me to play, please let me know in the comment section down below, or you can tweet at me at Wintercasice on Twitter. It'll be right here.
Yep, at Wintercasice.
And then, we'll see what games I get to play, because I have a lot I want to play, and I need as many suggestions as I can get from you guys.
Absolutely.
Now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you press down on that like button like there's no tomorrow, and hopefully, guys, I get to see every single one of you in the next video. So make sure you take care, and you stay frosty.
I still love that outro. I stand by it. That startled me slightly. And here we are. This is another very important video to me, because this is when I got my PC finally. And one of the first games I got for my PC was Bendy and the Ink Machine. And because I love Bendy and the Ink Machine. I love the game so much. I enjoy the art style. I like the concept design. I just overall love it so much. And it was the first time I ever used Facecam in a gaming video.
What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and welcome to Bendy and the Ink Machine. Oh,
that was back when that was back when we had the old couch in the living room and everything. God, this was a year, and I think this was nearly 2 years ago. This was a year and like 9 months ago. Gotta say, God, that's crazy to think about. Jeez, a Nedley, man.
okay, guys, this game has actually been out for a while now, but this is one of those games that I've been meaning to play.
You can not only that, you guys can still see the go away title. You guys can see the little recording thing in the corner.
That I was gonna play on it for the channel. I literally don't know too much about this other than the fact that this game was funded on Patreon rather than by a normal gaming, company, and also the fact that this game, it comes in chapters rather than comes in levels.
Oh yeah, no, that was what I was first learning about, like how like indie games work exactly, like how the developers got their money for it, and how they would either self-fund it or they would do Patreon or all that stuff. They would save money by creating it in chapters to kind of get people excited and come in to play it. I'm one of those people that prefers whole games, but for Bendy and the Ink Machine, I'm willing to make the exception. And the fact that Bendy and the Dark Revival is going to be coming out in 2020, hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh man, no, the Meatly by far is an amazing indie company that makes games and everything, and Bendy by far is the best, and it blew up on in gaming culture and everything. I will say that there is a game that the Meatly, I believe, assisted on. I don't know who the exact developers are, and I bought the game when it came out, was the Shadow Bandit, which looks awesome as frick. At some point, I'll probably sometime soon, I'll probably end up doing a video series on it, so you guys can look out for that. But man, this takes me back. This is also back when I was still using I had upgraded to a microphone, but I was using the Blue Snowball before using the Blue Yeti.
And also, as far as I know about it, it's essentially a demented Disney cartoon.
Accurate.
Well, let's not stir on this. Let's get right into it.
This is more like Disney.
Dear Henry. Wait.
Dear Henry.
Dear Henry.
Oh, I was using the Blue Yeti. Man, I must have had that like so much farther away from me than I was now. Maybe I just wasn't speaking as clearly at the time. But like I coming in so quiet. Actually, I can see my settings from there. I actually have the I have my what is it called? I have my gain down so low that I could see it from here. My gain is like all the way down completely. That would explain why I'm coming in so quiet. But at the same time, like I'm also not speaking as clearly.
It seems like a lifetime since we worked on our cartoons together. 30 years really slips away, doesn't it?
It does.
If you're back in town, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. Your best pal, Joey Drew.
Haha! Oh boy! Yeah, no, this game honestly has more of a Disney feel, whereas Cuphead has more of a Felix the Cat feel to it.
That's not ominous at all. Not even in the slightest.
And this was when I got the WCI hat. I had this customly made in town.
Okay. So. Oh god, I didn't see the controls very well. Uh-oh. Chapter 1. Moving Pictures.
Moving Pictures.
I guess.
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I really want to replay Bendy and the Ink Machine.
How do I run?
Shift.
Okay. Oh, wait. If I remember. There, okay, cool. Controls. Where are the controls? Ah! Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh, this was back when I learned basics of trimming.
6 minutes just to learn the controls of how to do everything.
That's not a lie. It took a bit.
This is one of those games that I don't want to not know how to do this.
Why is there a ball in the background, buddy? Dude, pal. Hold on. You guys see that? You guys see? Why is there a bowl there? Like, oh, God. This is why I cringe sometimes when I look back at some of my older stuff.
I might get scared and jump. Alright. Let's take a look around.
I don't believe I did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Love Bendy's design.
Movie. All right, cool. You know, this is really bad for the film. You know.
It is. It would burn. It would burn the roll.
Jesus. You're a little creepy.
What are you talking about? Bendy's adorable.
They did the old. What's the term for this? It's the paper mache, like picture taking. It's similar to claymation, but it's like the original version. It's kind of like what South Park is done in.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
The Dancing Demon.
Hey, here's my old desk.
Hey!
I wasted so much time in this chair.
I wouldn't say wasted. You did a lot of work. Hi, Bendy. How come you're in every location?
Because that was the point. It's ambiance. No. Actually, my Bendy is right there amongst my little stuffed animals here on my bookshelf. I actually do plan to get a book.
That's kind of cool. It'd be really cool to work in an animation place like this.
Oh, that's still true. But I say I do plan to get a Boris and a Alice Angel.
Maybe not exactly like this. Dreams come true. Bendy in Little Devil Darlin'. Aw. Dreams do come true. Yay. Hello, Bendy. You're still fairly creepy.
Meh.
Ugh. I'll go over here first. This room looks more fun.
So this is the ink machine, huh?
Yep.
Wonder how you turn it on.
That's a good question. Turn on the ink machine. Why?
I'd still stand by that question.
Why are we trying to turn this on?
No idea.
It doesn't make much sense.
No, it really doesn't.
Whatever.
There's no context.
You're the boss.
You're the game.
Player. All right. Let's go down this hallway. Do. Nope.
And I figured a good video to kind of end this on would be when the channel hit 100 subscribers. This was in May of 2018, so this was roughly, I'd probably say about 6 months after the channel started, roughly about half a year. And this is when the channel hit 100 subscribers, and we did the 100 subscriber special. What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and this is a very special video, guys. This is something that I didn't think I would be making. This is a 100 subscriber special, which is really flattering to see that so many people actually think the channel is worth watching, and so many people actually think it's worth coming to, and seeing so many familiar faces at the streams, like returning faces. I still stand by that 100%. I honestly thought 100 subscribers was probably the max I was ever going to get. Like, I really thought that I wouldn't be interesting enough to intrigue anybody. I thought that I was going to be very boring and people would get sick of me in no time at all, because I'm one of those people that always thought to himself, man, I must be very annoying to everybody else. I probably drive everyone else insane. And that's why nobody wants to hang around me. But at this time, I was still kind of dealing with the fact that, when I became a parent, like, all my friends kind of just up and left. Not in a sense like they don't care about me and they didn't want to hang out with me, like, in that way, because I had kids, is not true. My friends are still very close and near and dear to me, but their lives were moving on, and so was mine. And while our lives may not have been going side by side with each other, I always felt like I was kind of alone. I always had Abby and I always had the girls, but I had no real friends at this time. I think Briggs was the only real friend I had at this time because of the fact that he, came over to see me on a regular basis. But like Voided was, involved in the military at the time, and he was kind of doing that stuff. My buddy Fabled, he was with his girlfriend at the time, and he had his life going on, and they had so much stuff to do that they didn't want to spend all their time, hanging out with me and the kids and everything. It just, for a while, I blamed myself because I thought I drove them away. That I thought I was so annoying that I just made everybody not want to spend time with me. And I think I was still dealing with that when I started the channel and everything, that I just kind of didn't know how to deal with it. In many ways, I still think that I annoy everybody else around me, but I've gotten a lot more confident about myself over the last couple of years, and I've come to terms with everything that was going on in my life at the time. But man, when I hit 100 subscribers, it was one of the biggest surprises, and I really didn't see it coming. And lo and behold, did I know that within the next 6 months, the channel would not double, not triple, not quadruple, but quintupled. Went 5 times the amount, over 500 before December, which just is insane to me. It's really heartwarming to know that so many people actually believe that this channel were enjoyable and really fun, and I love that so much. And the fact that I've gotten to know some of you, a decent number of you guys, on a personal level, and I still have. There are quite a few of you guys that have been around for quite some time at this point, reaching around 100 subscribers. I know Nano was here, Called was here, Some Dude Mail was here, Static was here, Walf was here, YG was here, us, and so many of you guys. Clav was here. Later on, I would go to meet quite a few other people that you guys have seen come on this channel, and a few of them are recurring. Like Shadow Ripper is a regular on the channel, and I could go on. I could list quite a few, and a lot of you guys still message me on Twitter and message me on the Discord. I honestly thank you so much for just being awesome human beings and just hanging out with me. You guys absolutely don't have to, and it means the world to me that you do. Which is really awesome. But, I mean, I thought about long and hard what I want to do for the 100 sub special, which I decided I'm going to do a Fluffy Bunny challenge. Squeaky squeaky. Anyways, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that, and then I will talk a little bit more. So, let's go ahead and get started. Oh. Fluffy Bunny. Purposely misspelling marshmallow. I wanted to see if people would react. Bunny. Which they did. There were quite a few people that commented like, "Hey, you misspelled it." I apologize if this is cringe fest for you, some of you guys who are not. Yeah, totally. Oh, totally a boss. Yeah. Just did. To be fair, those were decent-sized marshmallows, and my gag reflex sucks. Gosh, they make it look so much easier in other videos. Yeah. But then again, these are decent-sized marshmallows. Boop, 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 boop. Anyways, yeah, no. So, for those of you watching at home, that was a large number. Just to let you know, I doubt anybody could do more better than that. Yeah, accurate. Or I could just be a wimp. Absolutely, absolutely. But anyways, guys, in all sincerity, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and really pushing for more content, and seeing so many reoccurring faces is super flattering, and I love the fact that so many of you guys actually want to watch, and so many of you guys really support the channel. I don't want this to go on and me just going on and about reoccurring words, but at the same time I just really want to say that thank you in all sincerity. You guys are really awesome, and the fact that you actually think that this channel is worth watching means a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching these videos and coming out to the streams. I do very much love all your guys' faces. It means the world that so many of you guys really, actually, genuinely enjoy the content on this channel. So, there are probably things I'm going to do in the future for future milestone videos. Probably if we hit like 200 subs, I'll probably just do my very first podcast or something. Actually, believe it or not, me and Abby have been talking about doing a podcast, which we're probably going to be doing either here on YouTube or over on Podbean. I'll let you guys know what we're doing, but yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. And basically, me and Abby have already planned out some stuff that we want to talk about and everything. It's gonna be a good time. I got some lemon shot challenges going. The lemon shot video was 400 subscriber milestone, and oh my god, it was great, but it sucked. Oh man, you guys had a hoot and a holler watching me struggle with that. Oh, it was a good time though. I did enjoy it immensely. It was really fun. I should do that again sometime. Going on, and who knows? If we actually get this channel to 1,000 subs, then maybe I'll even tackle the cinnamon challenge. No, I didn't know the full context of the cinnamon challenge. I take that back strongly. I have some stuff planned if the channel ever does hit 1,000 subscribers. I got some extra special stuff planned. I mean, we are getting closer to 800, which is amazing in my eyes. And just overall, yeah, no. But yeah, cinnamon challenge. Nope, not gonna happen. Sorry, my dudes. For those of you who know what that is, For those of you who don't know, I highly recommend you look it up. It's interesting. It's painful and it hurts and people can die. But I mean, if you guys have other ideas for challenges for like future milestone videos, like if we hit any more, anyways. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where like, oh yeah, I could, but I also couldn't. Not worried about it. But anyways, which I still am not. I don't worry about it too much. Numbers. When you focus on numbers too much, it really just kind of kills the fun of doing stuff like this. I appreciate the milestones. I love the fact that people want to support the channel. And, you know, seeing the numbers does put some warmth in my heart. But at the same time, I don't let it drive me. I allow myself to enjoy doing what I'm doing. And just, I don't let it bog me down. And on a side note, I just want to point out that I do love my nonchalantness because of the fact that I don't like telling people like, oh, when we get there, oh, bragging, yes, totally, I am the greatest. It's like, no, I'm not the greatest, and I've always been really, really bad at like not, because I don't know how far bragging is, and I just, yeah, it's very awkward for me because of the fact that I don't like coming off as if I'm bragging, because I'm not. But no, honestly, guys, if you do have suggestions for like future milestone videos, please let me know in the comment section down below. Point is, I'm going to end this video the same way I do every other video and every single stream. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. If you liked it, make sure you press down on that like button like there's no tomorrow. And hopefully, guys, I'll get to see every single one of you in the next video. So make sure you take care and you stay frosty. What is going on? I don't know. We're going to stop right there. Man, that's crazy to think about. And some of the comments that, you know, back then, yeah, freaking YG's comment. Thank you guys. God, I have not tried doing the Jacksepticeye outro in forever. Hold on. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all around. And thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video. I haven't even tried doing that in forever. Wintercasice, yeah, no. I do love Jacksepticeye though. Jack is a hilarious dude. But anyways, guys, I feel like this is a good place to wrap up for now. It is so weird to look back at the old content on this channel, and the thought process that this channel is now 2 years old just still blows my mind completely. I started this channel on the last day of college, and I remember I was so stressed and so tired of like my life being out of control, and I didn't feel like I had a choice to do anything. And when I was done with school, I was told, hey, you know, because of a technicality, you're not going to be able to start for another year. And basically I was like, okay, so I have a year before I can even try to apply back to school. What should I do in the meantime? And it's like, oh, I could be playing video games again. And I'm like, yeah, I like playing video games. But then it's like, I was watching tons of YouTube at that point, because I had started watching YouTube almost religiously in 2014, 2015. After my daughters were born, I think 2015 is when I really started watching it. And in 2015, I essentially kind of got hooked in watching. Then basically by the end of it all, when I was in college, I used to watch YouTube more than ever, and I didn't know, like, I was just so tired of school, and I was I got up in the morning, went to work, got done with work, came home for a half hour, took a shower, ate something real quick, went to school, was there for 2 to 2.5 hours, got home, ate some. I would try to eat something. I would be getting home right as the girls are going to bed, and instead of spending time with Abby, I was freaking doing homework and studying for tests. And then the next day I would do it again, and the next day after that I would do it again, and I hated it so much. I felt like I wasn't in control of my life. I felt like all my decisions were being made for me. No, I wasn't controlling anything. I was so unhappy when I thought about it. I had thought about making this channel a while back, and I believe because this is the anniversary of the first time I posted a video. The channel itself was made October 23rd, 2 months prior, and 51,000 views. Jesus, thanks guys. But anyways, I made it 2 months prior to posting my first video because I had come up with an idea for a channel name. I had come up with some stuff like that, and I was like, you know what? I want to take it before somebody else thinks about it. And ultimately, the name Wintercasice was created, and I just overall started working on what I would do if I had a YouTube channel. On my last day of college, I was just so out of sorts and wanted to do something that was under my choices, my decisions, and I could do what I want. And that's exactly what I did. And the channel has had so many good times, good series. I gotta say, we had quite a few videos that were really loved, and a couple of videos that were really hated. Some videos I'm super proud of, and some I'm just like, what was I thinking? But either way, guys, from me to you, 2 years after making this channel, I never thought I would be at 760 something subscribers, and I never thought I would be as happy as I am now back then. From the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so very much for everything you do. I mean, I try not to be like one of those guys that gets over emotional about it, and I try not to like make you guys feel uncomfortable, but it's like I appreciate you guys just so much. And there are so many times when I used to come home and I used to just have such a shit day, and you guys were always there to cheer me up in some way or another, and I couldn't possibly ask more of you guys. I'm trying my best not to cry. From the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you all so much for just being my frosty friends and hanging out with me when you absolutely don't have to. It means so much to me that you are all, so many of you guys are still here. Some of you guys have been subscribed to this channel for over a year. Like, Called was my 30th subscriber, and he's still here. YG was my 35th subscriber, and he's still here. RG Trinado, my very first subscriber, still pops in to check on me, and that's crazy to think about. Just thank you. Before I end this video, I just want to take a quick second and say 3 things that are very important. 1, don't forget that we are doing a major 2-year celebration of the channel, and we're doing that not this Saturday, but next Saturday on the 21st. We are going to be doing the 12-hour live stream where I'm going to be playing a variety of games. We're going to be taking a little bit of breaks in between games to have some fun with you guys. We have a short story competition going on, which I'm really looking forward to. I have some other things that I wanted to take a look at, maybe looking at maybe not spending a lot of time on it, but maybe looking at a few other things that I have a few other ideas in mind that I'm probably going to bounce off some of the moderators and probably some of you guys. But overall, I'm just really looking forward to it, and I'm really thankful to be able to have the time to do it. And then finding out I not only have that day off, but I have the next day off too, which means the 12-hour live stream, I'm not going to be having to go to work exhausted or anything. Second of all, there was something I wanted to talk about, and that is something you guys have asked about, and it's something that I'm willing to talk about, and that is merch. Some of you guys have talked to me about, hey Casey, when are you gonna do a new shirt or do the hats and everything? I'm actually currently working on a design with somebody. We've tossed around some ideas, and we really come up with some really awesome ideas. We're not selling them yet. This is going to be going into 2020. It's probably going to be like 3 months from now. So like January, February, March. So like going into March of 2020, we are going to have some new, I am going to be selling some new merch, which I'm probably going to be putting back on Teespring. That is, so you guys can buy it if you want. I won't be getting any money off of it. Again, I'm going to be donating the money. I don't know to which charity yet, but I am currently working on that, and I'm really looking forward to it myself, because I would love very much to buy and show you. I would very much like to give you guys the opportunity to buy some of this YouTube channel's content for yourself. As far as hats go, I'm still looking for a proper site to make these so you guys can purchase them. Turns out trying to find a place that sells hats, like makes hats and everything for a decent price, is harder than it looks. Because, I mean, this hat alone, like everyone's like, oh, this hat probably didn't cost that much. No, this hat the hat itself was like $10, but then like getting this put in was like another $10-12. So I was like $22 altogether. And like the last thing I want to do is charge you guys like $22 for shipping and handling and all that. $22 not counting shipping and handling. Plus, if I did it myself, I'd have to like get people's addresses, and I do not feel comfortable doing that whatsoever. So I'm still working on trying to find a place that would be willing to make the hats and everything. But as far as like shirts go, sweatshirts, all that stuff, I do plan to have some stuff for sale in the next few months. I really do hope you guys are looking forward to that as much as I am, because I have very much wanted to make more. And thirdly, I just want to say thank you. I know I just thanked you, but just overall, thank you guys for 2 awesome years. And here's hoping that there are quite a few more. Even with all this COPPA stuff, I am still very much looking forward to what we have planned going down into the future. So thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys want to see me react to some of my older content, maybe some of my more popular stuff, some of my more cringy stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys liked it, make sure you press down on that like button, like there's no tomorrow. If you guys are new to the channel, or just finding this channel, or have been around forever, I'm about to say, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to keep up to date when I'm posting videos and when I'm streaming, which I do both frequently. In the meantime, I hope you all take care and you stay frosty.